Well, good morning, snow fans, and welcome to the Snow Church for Wednesday, February 14th. Look at this, we've got live action right here in our own backyard of Twin Lakes, Michigan. There was, just a moment ago, a snowmobiler checking out his rig, but at any rate, yes, there goes the old Chev pulling away. There is snow falling again in the Keweenaw. We got rain overnight. Haven't seen the trails. I'm stuck down here in Jacobsville, but needless to say, the rains weren't good for the trails. It's just a matter of how bad they were. We are getting some snow now. Temperatures are going to get colder. We ourselves do not have a ton of fresh snow coming. Really almost anytime soon. Maybe towards the end of next week we could get a little lucky. But yeah, that's the scene in Twin Lakes, Michigan this morning. How about it? Here's 24-hour snowfall, and you can see where the snows did fall with this system, this latest system up into the Dakotas and Minnesota, and then basically east of that was all rain. And what we've got going on right now is just the last stages of this system. Remember how impressive the precipitation shield looked yesterday as we had that big push of rain headed north ominously towards us? Well, it's all gone north and is done with, and we have some wraparound snows that are going to occur for the day today. Maybe a couple of inches or so in the UP, and maybe an inch or so in places like northern Wisconsin. So this would have been the snow as of about midnight, and then this would have been the snow as of about right now. A little aggressive for in here because I don't think there's been much of any accumulation that has occurred this morning. But at any rate, we'll roll her out. And that's this evening. Now we already start to see the next system getting itself organized here in Kansas and Nebraska. And we'll watch that one go because that's really the main snow producer for the Midwest this week. Just like we've been talking about, the snowfall amounts maybe edged off a little bit, but I don't think I want to say too much. I think we're still looking at a situation where 8 to 12 inches of snow will fall in the main snow band. Some places will see less. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of places that see more than 12 inches of snow, but in this main band right here, which does line up nicely with the GFS's idea as well, that kind of snowfall, we can, just like I did yesterday, we can kind of zoom in on it a little bit more. What did I do here? I'm not really sure. This is the same one. All right, we're just gonna change the view here. All right. Sorry, folks, a little technical glitch in my brain. All right, so that takes us through late Friday night. Interesting to see also. I just really kind of, I don't know, not just noticed it, but it seems as though it's been moved south just a little bit. But other than that, things look to be pretty similar to what we've been talking about for the last 3 days or so. We can jump over to the GFS's solution here. And this is the GFS, says it right here, 0Z run. And here we go. Same relative time frame, Saturday morning or so. And again, the totals are along the lines of 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 inches of snow. So I don't know, maybe those 12-inch totals won't be quite as reachable as was thought yesterday. And the placement is nearly the same. So confidence is fairly good on the idea with this system. And then I want to jump back to the GFS here and just show you what it does the rest of the period. Not a whole lot. There is, I think, another system that gets going in Kansas and Nebraska and kind of swings up this way late next week. There it is. And then maybe a little clipper type system that hits the Northwoods. So that's what we're looking at as far as what the European model thinks for snow in the next 10 days. Sure could be worse. Unfortunate thing is a lot of the snows in the Northwoods come at the tail end of the period. Really, it's just this band right in here that is the snow producer, or the snow that falls in the more believable time frame. That's what I'm trying to say. Then let's go jump to the GFS and see what it shows. A lot more exciting for me in the UP, but again, all the way at the end of the period. There's a little system. It does not really have that Kansas system, but it does have this system. Look at that. Wait. Starts putting down some pretty heavy snows by the weekend of, say, the 24th? I don't know. This would be late Saturday, the 25th. Yeah. Friday, the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th. So that would be nice. Make for some nice, almost spring riding in March. And then bringing it all the way out, some more light snows across the Northwoods. So, you know, if it seems like I'm not all that excited about things, I really am not. I don't know why. It's not so much the weather. I think it's kind of a glum day out there right now. We had rain overnight. I'm not sleeping good, man. I go to lay down and 3 hours later I'm finally falling asleep. So sorry to share all my woes with you folks, but just wanted to let you know why it seems like I'm a little out of it and a little bit down. Maybe more bourbon before I go to bed. Who knows? The last map I wanted to show you was the world 500 millibar map, and you know the U.S. is right in here. This is our polar vortex, and this is the polar vortex Siberian low sitting over Kamchatka Peninsula. And look at how these two features don't really move a whole lot. You know, they go through some recycling periods and stuff like that, but nothing really changes all that dramatically going out 16 days. So, with that said, I think that, you know, there's always variabilities with the weather, and storms don't always hit the same exact area, but you kind of try to look for trends in the weather when you go further and further and further out. And I would say that the trend looks good. So that's what we're looking at right now. We'll have to see if the model keeps up with this idea and keeps us in a good trend. But for now, that's other than the snows for later tonight and tomorrow in the central Midwest and northeast Midwest, it's probably some of the best news I have to share. I don't think that the season's going away anytime soon based on this forecast as well. So maybe I can get some sleep thinking of that. I wish I could take a nap. Got work to do. You folks do too. Thanks for joining me. Again, remember to share this video and to like this video. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Keep those sticks on the ice.